Hello my friends, and welcome back into my kitchen, or I should say into my sink. Okay, today we are going to go on with repots and saving of the orchids that my niece gave me. This is a phalaenopsis orchid. She is quite sick, as you can see. So let's start to check and to take out these horrible leaves. They are completely dry. But can you see? There is something tiny, 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 and maybe growing. So first thing, I have to cut all the dead things. So let's cut off all the dead roots. Okay, now I have dead roots everywhere in the kitchen because they are just jumping away. This root is cut in many pieces, so I will cut her back. Then I want to peel off this very dry stuff here, so maybe new roots can come very easily. Okay. Well, you can see some very alive root tips. Oops. So I think we have hope for this one, even if it's not looking very healthy. But I think we can do something. Okay. Wow. Now she looks much better, I think. Okay. I will put some cinnamon on the root that I have cut, so that cinnamon will seal the cut. Okay. Now I am going to fill this pot with fresh bark. This is orchiata bark. Okay, so some roots will be hairy roots. Here you can see the roots that are staying out of the pot. I think I have to stick it. I'm not sure that she will stay firm in the pot. So let's see what happens when I fill the pot with bark. Well, maybe it's okay. I think so. Okay, one is done. I will water it afterwards, and I will put the name of Christina on a label, and also clean the leaves because it's very dusty, but that was very easy. Okay, let's do the second. This is a big one. Here it is. She is a big one, but I think many roots are very sad, tired, old. So let's see what happens in the pot. Oh, it's very, very dry. We have the plug here. Here is the plug. Okay, so we have to cut back many, many roots. Some are very papery. You can hear the noise of paper. Must be very careful because many of them looks dead, but they are not. Okay, let's take away this bark first. So we can see much better what we are dealing with here. Okay. You know, usually when you have a child, a little child, a newborn, you don't have time for nothing. So I can well understand her. She just had 2 twins 40 days ago. She's so busy with one and then cries the other. I'm going to her house just maybe once a week to help her, but it's very difficult because you have to feed one, change him, then go to the other one, feed her, change her, and then you start all over again. And so the last time I was there, she said, "Oh, Zia Laura, you remember that I had some orchids on the stairs?" "Yes." "Okay, I think they are dead. Can you take care of them and take them home? Because I don't want to kill them." I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this spike, old spike. I think I'm going to keep it because, you know, you never know what happens. Maybe he can shoot again. even if some roots are alive but they are, cut or just very weak, I prefer to cut them, because this orchid in particular has quite a nice root system. So even if I cut them, some of them, I don't think she will suffer. I think it's a kind of renewal of her root system. We can sacrifice some roots. They are not very nice. Many of them look quite brown. Okay, cinnamon. I think I'm going to take this leaf away, even if she's still green. Okay, because it was in a bad position. I'm gonna keep the bark that is attached to the roots if I can't take it out. Done. Okay, now I'm going to fill. I'm going to take this big pot because the roots are quite big. Okay, I'm going to sit the orchid like this and continue to fill the pot. Shake it. I don't want to leave too many air pockets inside. And I will do off camera the same things as for the other, that is water and clean the leaves, and then she can sit with all my other orchids and see if she recovers. Okay, this is the third one. This was in clay. Oh, doesn't have very good roots. No, this one is gone. This one is gone. Gone. This one is broken, but I think I can leave it. Not much to do with this one. I'm going to peel these dry things from here because I can see some roots coming. Here the tips, the little tips are dark. So I think I'm going to cut them. 1, 2, okay, cinnamon. Okay, a little pot. This is fine. Some roots are going to stay out of the pot. I'm trying to fill the whole pot with bark. Okay. And I think this one is done. Very easy repot. Maybe I can take the label out. Phalenopsis, €5. But she's still alive. She's still alive and willing to live. I have the last one. It's this one. Plug. I'm going to remove it. All the roots that are attached to the plug are dead. The center of the plant is dead because these are the oldest roots. Okay. Cutting back to the green, cutting the old flower spike. No, I can't. Okay. Cinnamon. These roots are quite flat, can you see? But they are not dead. They are still alive and plump, even if not very beautiful. But they are functioning, I think. Okay. This leaf is coming off, maybe with a little bit of my help. I'm quite clumsy, as you can see. Okay. Back into her pot, because she has no pest, no nothing. Okay, it fits perfect. Same thing with the others. She's quite tight in this little pot because she's very top heavy, but I think it will do. Maybe I should just stake her, but let's see what happens in the next days. If my cats stay away from her and don't touch her, then she can stay. Okay, and this is done. Four phalaenopsis. Now let's check how the others that I had repotted the other day are doing. This is what we have left from the other day. Cattleya, the Dendrobium nobile, another Cattleya. So I have 3 Cattleyas in all, 1 Dendrobium nobile, and 4 phals. So I think I'm quite happy. Let's see what happens. And I will take you for a tour of my orchid room quite soon. Ciao!